Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in for another Market Outlook by Exness. My name is Stanislav Bernukhov, Senior Trading Content Specialist here at Exness, and in today's video we're going to be checking on a possible trading idea for the week ahead, the narratives behind it, and which economic data could potentially affect this trade. But before we proceed, let's check on the performance of last week's idea. So, the idea was a long for JP Morgan stock with a target area of 310. The idea was correct, and the price now is located above the entry point, but the target has not yet been reached. So the idea is valid, though it needs more time to develop. For this week, we are monitoring for the potential short for Europe versus British pound with a target area at around 0.8685. This is partially technical, partially a macro idea. From the technical point of view, the price of euro-pound had surpassed the upper band of the Bollinger Bands with a parameter of 20, which usually increases the odds of a mean reversion back to the range. The character of euro-pound is mostly sideways, with rare trending situations. From the chart analysis perspective, the pair is standing at the top of the massive triangle and is leaning to its upper line. It might either break it or revert back into the range. Currently, there are no significant macro narratives supporting the euro or weakening the British pound, so the mean reversion scenario looks more favorable. From the macro perspective, the local weakness of GBP was triggered by the sharp decline of yields of 30-year gilts, which have declined up to 5.18 in comparison to European bond yields that look more stable. What is the narrative in the currency markets? Traders are awaiting the publication of the interest rate from the Fed. It's expected to go down for 1/4 point, and usually there are no surprises here. The press conference of Jerome Powell will take place 30 minutes after the publication of the interest rate, and usually he provides a softening effect on the market. Though the dovish monetary policy and several rate cuts for the year are already priced in, so high volatility is not expected unless the Fed would decide to make anything surprising, which it's not expected to do. The government shutdown in the US is still on, so the publication of the PCE index on Friday is questionable. But if the shutdown will be lifted, that would be the next important publication that traders would monitor. So in summary then, the idea for this week is a short trade for euro-pound with a target area of 0.8685. The location of the price of the pair is relatively high, which makes it vulnerable to the potential decline. The local weakness of the UK's government bond yields pushes the British pound lower, but the effect might be temporary as there are no substantial driving narratives in the currency markets today. Remember, this is not a signal, it's just the idea for a trade. It's not a guarantee of success. Always do your own research and never forget to manage your risk.